So you are telling me that our value depends on the number of likes, comments, or other people's approvals that we receive online? Wait, what? Well, all of that is gonna change today, and I promise you that you are not alone in this. I used to be a person who would post something online because I like it, but then end up ruining my mood if the number of likes or comments did not meet my expectations. But today, I can proudly say that I no longer seek social media validation and run all my socials without worrying about other people's recognition that I get online. So if you want to stop posting to impress and start posting to express, then stick around with me till the end of this video because the last two chapters are the most important ones for you. So let's get started. Chapter number 1, the meaning. A lot of people think that only content creators seek for social media validation, which is not true. It applies to anyone who use social media, even people with private accounts and limited followers. Social media validation means basing your self-worth and your happiness on the approval and the feedback that you receive online from other people. People who seek validation online expect a lot of likes and comments in order to feel appreciated and important. It makes you feel anxious, insecure, and worst of all, it distracts you from what truly matters. It's when the number of likes and comments starts to feel like a measure of your value as a person. So now we know what seeking social media validation is all about, but if you're still unsure, then chapter 2 is for you, which is 4 major signs that you are trapped into this negative cycle of seeking social media validation. Here's sign number 1. You get instantly sad or disappointed when a post doesn't get enough likes or comments like you expected. And now all of a sudden your mood is completely off and you might even end up deleting that post or that story that you uploaded just because it did not get the recognition that you thought it would. Sign number 2. You overthink a lot before posting or uploading something online because you are too much worried about whether it will be liked by other people or not. Because you are constantly trying to portray an image of yours in front of people so that you can get the sense of approval and compliments, or in other words, you are too much worried about impressing other people. Sign number 3. You frequently check for who has viewed your story or whether they have liked it or not, or even replied to that or not, and then you end up getting disappointed if it didn't meet your expectations. The last sign is that you constantly keep refreshing your feed to see the number of likes, comments, because you're always looking for that recognition. Now the real question is that why do people even seek social media validation? Like, where is it coming from? See, oftentimes our past and how we were treated as a child affects our present. The reason why we seek validation, and it is not only about social media validation, it is applicable to literally any kind of validation, is because there is this void within us that we are trying to fill. There is this emptiness. Maybe you never got enough recognition from your parents when you were a child, and that is why now you are searching for that recognition from literally anyone who can give you that recognition. Maybe you have this fear of being overlooked and invisible into this world, and that is why you feel this need to perform for others, because at the end of the day, everyone wants to feel seen and heard. And that's why we use social media as a source to get that acknowledgement. When people receive a lot of likes, comments, and approval from others online, it gives them that instant dopamine hit, and it also temporarily boosts their self-esteem, leading to an ongoing need for validation. For example, let's say someone who posts a lot about their fitness journey and how hardworking they are may seek likes to affirm their efforts and commitment, or someone who find themselves unattractive might post a lot of selfies in order to gain a lot of compliments, which will increase their confidence even if it's temporary. I'm not saying that this is accurate 100% of the times. No, but yes, these are ways in which people often seek social media validation. Now let's talk about some mindset shifts which you need to make if you want to fully get rid of this problem permanently. Mindset shift number 1. Social media came into existence so that we can connect with other people and socialize more, right? So when did it become a tool to measure our self-worth? Literally makes no sense. If you are a content creator, you are posting your stuff because you want to showcase your talent or you want to share your messages with the world. So even if there are only 100 or even less than 100 people who are following your content, why is it a bad thing? Isn't that great? What does that number has to do with your self-worth? I don't get it. All you have to do is stay consistent, and then people who will resonate with your content will follow you regardless. Your focus should be on building your own audience who will stay loyal to you. And even if you are not a content creator, then your focus should be solely on posting stuff that resonates with your own self. You need to stay true to yourself rather than trying to impress other people. Mindset shift number 2. When you attach your self-worth to the number of likes, comments, or approval of other people that you get online, you are literally giving other people the power to decide your value as a person. Why are you giving other people and even strangers online the permission to decide whether you are beautiful enough or not, whether you are interesting enough or not, or attractive enough or not? These people don't even know you in real life that well, and even if they do, let's say they are your own friends, even then their approval and recognition can never decide how valuable you are, because that comes from within. You know what really defines you? It's your kindness, it's how you treat other people, it's your mindset that defines your value and your worth as a person. So even if you end up getting 0 likes or comments or even compliments, that should not shake your confidence or worth. The validation that you are seeking for from other people, you can always give that back to yourself, and that's how you take your power back. Mindset shift number 3. You know what? It's very funny that how social media has manipulated all of us into thinking that getting only 15 likes on your post is not enough. But imagine, just imagine getting complimented by 15 people in real life on the very same day. Just imagine. How would you feel? You will feel so great about yourself. You will feel so happy. You will literally be over the moon. Then why is it not the same with social media? Even if there are only 2 people who commented on your post saying that, oh my god, you're looking gorgeous, you're looking beautiful, doesn't that 2 people who took their time to post such lovely comments matter? This is something which you really need to think about. Now, here's the last mindset shift which you need to make. Let me tell you one thing. There are total 4 types of people in your follower list. The first kind of people are people who secretly hates you. These are people who will watch literally every single thing that you do. These are the people who are literally the first one to view your story. But they will never take their time to actually appreciate your content and even to interact with you. But they are always keeping an eye on you. So it's not that they don't like your stories and they don't find your pictures attractive or your content interesting. No, they do. But they do not want to take their time to appreciate you for that because they secretly hates you. But deep down, admire every single thing that you do. Which is funny. Haters or fans, whatever you want to call it. Second type of people are the opposite ones, people who love your content and actually takes the time to appreciate you for that. People who often tells you about how you are inspiring them in some way or whatever is it, compliments you. Now, the third type of people are people who also secretly admires every single thing that you do, but they are simply too shy to tell you that, because they think that you already know how amazing you are, that you already know how beautiful you are, interesting you are, or inspiring you are. They think that there are already a lot of people telling you that, but now who's going to tell them that you are here doubting yourself on the basis of likes, comments, and all these silly things. Now, the last type of people are people who just genuinely do not care. They genuinely do not care. They might not even watch your story, and even if they do, they skip it instantly because they do not find it interesting enough, and that's completely okay. Because ask yourself, do you like every single person's story and post that you come across? No, right? Because you simply do not find it interesting enough. You simply do not care, and that's completely okay. That's the same with other people. They have the freedom to do that, and you also have the freedom to do the same. There's no need to take it personally. So now let's quickly talk about some practical solutions that you can start applying today in order to never seek social media validation ever again in your life. The very first thing which you have to do is that you are going to schedule specific times for checking your social media accounts, because the equation is simple. The less time you spend on it, the less relevant it becomes. So once you are done posting your stuff, you are going to put your damn phone aside and start doing things that actually makes you forget about your phone. Watch a movie, read a book, spend time with your family or friends, study for an exam, cook something, spend time on your hobby, because that way you become fully detached from seeking validation, and therefore your peace of mind is always protected. Before posting anything online, just ask yourself this one simple question. Am I posting this because I want to and it aligns with my true self, or because I'm trying to prove something here or impress other people? Am I actually enjoying posting this, or is it making me anxious? Because if it is making you anxious, then it's a clear sign that you are putting a lot of your energy into thinking that that how other people will perceive whatever is it that you are posting. And if that's the case, then immediately shift your mindset and focus on what you want to do and why do you even want to do that in the first place. The next thing that you can do is block, mute, or unfollow anyone who is watching every single thing that you do but never actually take a moment to appreciate you or even interact with you. Although I don't really recommend it because who the hell cares? Let them watch you. Why give them even a little bit of importance, right? But if in case having those people on your account makes you feel anxious or triggered, and deep down you know that it's in your best interest to remove them completely from your life, then you go and do that. Because I completely get that how exhausting that can be to have such people on your ID, especially when you're trying to get rid of your habit of seeking social media validation. Whenever you upload a story on your Instagram or whatever platform, you're not going to scroll it up every now and then to check who has viewed your story or whether they have liked it or not. Like, no, this has to end today itself, okay? You have to have that discipline, because the more you're going to watch these people not reacting to your story, the more you're going to doubt yourself and get frustrated. And I promise you, once you finally get rid of this habit, you will be so relieved and it will help you a lot. The last thing that I want to share with you guys regarding this chapter is not for everyone. It is optional. It's okay if you don't want to do that. Like, it's literally insane because it has transformed my life. See, sometimes it's not that we are dying to get someone's approval or recognition. Sometimes it's just a deep desire to connect with like-minded individuals who can get you, who can connect with you, who can understand your mindset. But unfortunately, we don't have such people on our socials, right? So in that case, why not unfollow literally every single person from your account and switch your account to a public account and then start posting and creating content that fulfills you, that resonates with you, and then let your type of people find you naturally. You know, sometimes it's strangers who end up being your biggest supporters, and it's a beautiful feeling. And don't worry a lot about, but what am I going to post? It can be anything that you love to do on a day-to-day basis and that you are passionate about. You can even start documenting your own life. If you're good at cooking, why not open a cooking page where you are going to share your magical recipes? You can also open a Studygram page and literally anything. Once you finally put yourself out there on social media, you are literally giving this universe the chance to connect you with like-minded individuals from all over the world. And I cannot tell you how refreshing that feels, because now it's like it's just you, your account, and your community that you build over time. A community of people who relates to you, who encourages you, who love you, and really gets you. Even if that community is small, like for me, I know I have a small community right now, but I'm so grateful for literally every single person who has decided to join me on this journey, and it really fulfills me. And don't worry a lot about going viral overnight. No, it's okay, let it be. Just do not pretend to be someone that you are not. Stay authentic, and it's a great way to stop seeking social media validation once and for all. But the bonus here is that it can also potentially change your life. And that's it for today's video. Hope you found it helpful. So I will meet you guys in my next video. Till then, goodbye and take care of yourselves, and God bless you.